Well, let's see if we can find some sticks laying on the ground. There's one. A couple of them. I'm going to test out the Vargo titanium folding stove. Understood. Hopefully they're not too wet. Let's see. That one looks a little wet there. We'll just leave her. Let's see. Oh, it's good and dry. It's cracking. That's some roots. Too big. One of these. Still good. I think I might see one up here. No, just look like it. Welcome this way. I think I see a good one. Again, I hope they're not wet. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Alright, we'll take this back up there and process it. It's not snapping that good. So some of it is. See, that's got some mud on it. We don't want that. See that one? That one didn't snap as good. So let's see. It might be okay. Some of it's snapping. The thicker parts aren't. If it snaps, it's dry. See, that one's not that dry. Neither is that one. There we go. Shouldn't take much to do this. And I can feel moisture in that, so I'm not going to use any more of that. This might not be a good test because everything, it's been raining for so long. I freaking hate it. Can't stand it. I'm so sick of the weather. I hate winter. It gets me down. If the wintertime blues, I don't want to do anything. It's so aggravating. We'll see if that's enough. Alright, well, we won't need this ferro rod. I'm going to use one of my tinder grenades, my own fire starters. And just in case, we're going to put it up on top of this pan so nothing gets too hot. Focused. Alright, so it's got this little door in here. Man, I feel the moisture in some of these. Hopefully it'll be alright. We'll just add, just in case. I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple pieces of fat wood down in there. Come on people, control your dogs. Nobody wants to hear all that. I'm trying to make a video over here. How rude. I'll be back when this dog shuts up. Alright. Well, the dog quit barking. The wind's picking up. And I hear a four-wheeler in the distance. I hate making videos every single time. There's lawnmowers, helicopters, four-wheelers, or the wind's blowing 100 miles an hour. It's always something that's so frustrating. But anyway, tinder grenade. Now throw some more on top. And we'll sprinkle a little bit more fat wood down in there. Hopefully this wind dies down or doesn't affect things too much. Even if there's no wind, it's always blowing 10 miles an hour out here on a calm day. On a windy day, it's about 50. It's just unreal. But I think we should get her going here. The fat wood will help. The moist sticks probably don't. So take this, test what you will with moist sticks. They're dry for the most part, man. So I assume you just load her up. Keep your door shut there. Let her get going for a minute. Get some coals in there. So we'll let that get good and hot, and I'll start recording when we're ready to put the pot on. I sent this stove out in the prep box not too long ago. Lightweight, folds down. I guess I should have shown you that. But it just folds all the way around, goes flat. Pretty self-explanatory, I guess. We'll be ready to put the pot on here soon. Alright, we got four-wheelers in the background and things, but we got her going thanks to the Tinder Grenade, 5-minute burning fire starter, and a couple extra pieces of fat wood. We'll go ahead and throw on, got 2 cups of water. So we'll just toss that on there right now. Make sure we get it on there nice and secure. I feel confident about that. So, it's... Oh, we can't see that. Nope, wrong button. Come on. It's 7:10, okay, in 30 seconds. We'll see how long it takes to boil. I need a cameraman. I hate this crap. I can't do it everything at once. It sucks. I can do it, it just doesn't make for as good as the video. But it's on there. We'll just see how it is. Alright, so if you want to add a little bit more wood to it, you can open this door up here, or allow the wind to get in, obviously. It took off really when I opened that up. See, it's not even a windy day, but that wind is still just outrageous. So we'll fill it up and shut it again before it all burns up because of the wind. And this isn't hot at all, really. A little warm, but not too bad. It's been, in 10 seconds it'll be 2 minutes. Got some little bubbles forming. I feel like the wind is blowing most of the heat towards the back of it. I hate this freaking wind out here. It ruins a lot of things. Between the wind, the rain, don't even get me started on that. Aggravates me so bad. That's all it ever does is rain. Yeah, you can just use these slots right here to slide wood in. That works really good. Of course, all the flame is just blowing. Look at it. It's just blowing it like crazy. God, I hate this freaking wind. But it does help sometimes. You can open that door. I mean, it's just gonna have to be the way it is. It's gonna burn the wood up very fast, but hey, ain't nothing you can do about nature, really, right? But I guess that's a good thing about this stove, is you can adjust it to allow airflow. So no matter if it's windy or not windy or whatever, you should be good to go. I mean, geez, this wind is just outrageous. And look at it. Look how hard it's blowing out the back. It's not even a windy day, but it's windy. It's just insane. It's really frustrating, you guys. It really is. I'm sorry to keep complaining about it, but hey, it's been 4 minutes exactly. Got some bubbles forming. Check back here in a minute. Alright, so I turned it a little bit in hopes of helping with that wind so it's not blowing directly in that door. It seems to be helping a little bit. Alright, I promise I'm not going to complain about the wind anymore. But sometimes it's helpful. Oh, we're getting hot now. 5-minute mark. Let's see if we can't just do this. There we go. Let's get a little bit more wind up in there. There we go. Oh, she's getting real good and hot now, boys. I can show you. It's probably not a fair test. But hey, life's not fair, right? See, it's bubbling there. Shut that a little bit. I mean, look at that, guys. Too much wind. I guess ideally you probably want a gas stove. I mean, this is working. Hopefully I don't run out of wood because the wind is all blowing it all up. This stuff's kind of wet. We'll see how it goes. I mean, all I got, I'm gonna have to keep adding some sort of moist things here because it's running low. I mean, I can't even break it. It's so moist. Now, I got the cure for that. We'll just put more fat wood in it. Because I know it ain't wet. So we'll add some fat wood. We'll take care of this. She's about to be boiling. It's been 7 minutes, or 6 minutes. No, 7, that's right. I feel like this isn't really a fair test to see the best results of the stove, because I have used it before on a less windy day with dry wood and it would already be boiling. But hey, like I said, it's not ideal, but it's working. I mean, if you think about it, survival's not pretty. It's not perfect. It's not going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. It's going to work out the way it's going to work out. You can plan on things happening. Of course, plans always change, right? You got to adapt and overcome. So that's all there is to that. Either way, it's still just a handful of wood, and it is about to be boiling. I mean, at this point, it's hot enough to go ahead and throw it in a Mountain House meal, or even just go ahead and put some ramen noodles in here. they'll get soft and hot and be fine to eat. Let's see what we got. Try to keep my camera away from the flame. Oh yeah, it's about to boil right now. About 8 minutes. So we'll say 8 minutes. I mean, the only thing worse right now is it could be raining on the stove, or snowing, whatever you want to say, because all the other odds were stacked against me. The wood was moist, if not some of it just wet, like this one here. You know it's still wet because it won't crack. If it won't crack and snap, that's wet stuff. See? You have to rip it apart. You can't snap it. So I'd say the tinder grenade and the fat wood is what really made this happen. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can't get a little final bit of high flame going on here. To finish her off and bring her home. If I had any less wood, this would not be working. So, alright, so it's basically boiled. Okay? So we'll just call it that. The stove works. This test was not the greatest. Like I said, the wind, the wood, and the wind again. Did I mention the wind? Maybe I mentioned it, I'm not sure. But the stove works. I mean, how could it not? It's just something to put stuff in to burn, and it holds your pot. Pretty simple. In ideal conditions, you could probably get a fire going in, or not a fire going, get this thing boiled in 5 to 6 minutes. But because this ain't the worst conditions, but it's not good conditions. And it took, 7, 8 minutes. But the water's hot, that's all that matters. So the stove, it works. It folds down really flat, weighs next to nothing because it's titanium. Super lightweight. But anyway, we're just going to call it. I'm tired of messing with the moist wood. The wind is starting to die down a little bit now, but it's still, you can still see the smoke just going that way. But alright guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay prepared.